an update for you on the severe weather that's developing in central Oklahoma this evening. And then we're going to talk about the threat of severe weather over the next several days. But first, let's take a look at the severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect for eastern Potawatomi County and western Seminole County right now. You can see the polygon watch or warning boxes there, just to the east of Shawnee, over to the east of Tecumseh, north of Earlsboro, and south of Johnson. This is all south of Interstate 40. So these storms aren't really moving all that quickly, but there is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for that particular area. So watch out for some possible large hail with this particular storm. In fact, let's take a look at the differential reflectivity real quick. And yeah, you can see right in there in the yellow and green areas, there could be some hail developing there that could be on the large size. If we take a look at the specific differential phase or KDP, again, that highlighted area right there on the Potawatomi Seminole County line could see some wet. This looks like it's a water-covered hail occurring with that particular storm. Okay, so that's what's going on right now. Only one severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect for central Oklahoma there in Potawatomi and Seminole counties. Other than that, really not a whole lot going on. There are a few thunderstorms up to the north in Pawnee County and straddling the border of Osage and Pawnee County. Not severe. Other thunderstorms in Sequoia County, north and west of Fort Smith, not severe. Another cell to the north and east of Fairview in Major County, again, not severe. Another scattered showers north and west of the metro of Oklahoma City. And again, these are just some showers, not even producing some lightning right now. Now, what I want to talk about next is the severe weather threat for the next few days. Let's talk about tomorrow. The severe weather threat for tomorrow is going to be down in western Texas and eastern New Mexico. And that's where the threat is going to be highest tomorrow. In fact, there's a severe thunderstorm warning north of Tucumcari right now in eastern New Mexico. And it looks like tomorrow there'll be another threat out in the high plains of the Texas Panhandle, eastern New Mexico, down into the Big Bend area of Texas. And that means that there is a possibility of severe weather with all modes possible, including the possibility of tornadoes. So that's for Saturday. Watch what happens as we go into Sunday. We start to see the severe weather threat shift more northward and also up into south central Kansas. Well, I apologize. I didn't want to move my map there. Hang on. Let me get back over here. So the threat for severe weather tomorrow is going to be in western Texas. But then on Sunday, it shifts over into south central Kansas, north central Oklahoma, central and southwestern Oklahoma, all the way down into central Texas. And again, all modes of severe weather is going to be possible with that threat on Sunday. So if you haven't already, it's time to clean out your cellars, your safe rooms, and your basements to prepare for the possibility of severe weather. And not just on Sunday, but we're looking at Monday, Tuesday, and even into Wednesday. So we're looking at several days in a row where we have a trough of low pressure off to the west, and each day pieces of energy get spit out of that trough. And as those pieces of energy start interacting with the dry line and the moisture in place, then the convection develops and we get the possibility of tornadoes. So we could be looking at several days, or what we call a tornado sequence, across Oklahoma for the next several days. So it's very important to, like I said, prepare now and get everything ready to go. If you live in a mobile home, you need to start thinking about where would you go in the event of a tornado watch or, God forbid, a tornado warning, because you are not going to be staying safe in a mobile home or an RV. You have to seek sturdier shelter. Same goes for cars and vehicles. You're not going to be safe in those. So you need to start thinking about where would you go in the event of a tornado warning is issued for your area. You need to seek sturdier shelter. If you live in an apartment building, it's time to get to know your neighbors downstairs, because you want to get to the lowest floor away from outside walls and windows. Of course, don't forget helmets, football helmets, bicycle helmets, any kind of motorcycle helmets. Any kind of helmets can help protect your head from flying debris, as that is what kills most people in tornadoes, is injuries to the head and trauma to the head. So it's time to start preparing for it, because we're going into a period of time where we're going to be dealing with a lot of severe weather in the South Central Plain states. Stay with us and we'll keep advised right here at the National